you or any of these people that's on this sign, we got the so-called Negroes, Black, Indian, or Hispanic of native descent on this side of the hemisphere, you could be an Israelite. Have you ever heard of Israelites? You have? What you know about Israelites? Listen to that. All people waking up. That's what I like to hear. All right, that's what I like to hear, sis. So you know, when you know that you're an Israelite, you know there's certain things that we got to do. We got to make sure we keep the law, so that we can please our God. Like, do you know any laws? Know any laws? Yeah, like commandments. Like, what commandments you know? I ain't trying to put you on the spot or anything. All right. That's important. That's number one. You gotta put God first in your life, right? The Most High comes first. Okay, let God be true and every man a lie.
That's right.
Okay, so that's an important one. Let's see here. Let's go to the Most High, He gave us a dietary law. You know about the dietary law? Like what the things that you can eat and you're not supposed to eat. All right. Can you bring that out on us? All right.
Book of Leviticus, chapter 11, verse 7.
All right.
And the swine, though he divide the hoof and be cloven-footed, yet he cheweth not the cud, he is unclean to you.
Now the swine, that's the pig. So do you eat pork? Oh no, we can't eat the bacon. Okay, hey, there's all other kinds of bacon. My favorite bacon is beef bacon. Beef bacon. Turkey bacon, it's lawful. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Like it's for pork, you gotta put that down. And it's gonna explain why.
Of their flesh ye shall not eat, and their carcass ye shall not touch. They are unclean to you.
That's right.
See, the Most High, He gave us animals that we can eat that are clean, and then He gave us things that are unclean.
How you doing, sis?
That things that are bad for us. And when we break His laws, we get into bad conditions. Like we get health conditions, and that you get gout, high blood pressure, hypertension, things like that. That's not just only because the foods you eat, it's a part of the curse. Because the foods you eat. Let's continue.
These shall you eat of all that are in the waters. Whatsoever hath fins and scales in the waters, in the seas and in the rivers, them shall you eat.
Now that's talking about anything that's swimming in the water, like this. You can have, long as it has fins and scales.
That's right.
Now, do you eat like shrimp, lobster, crab? Hey, all praises for that. But hey, that's when it talks about when the Gentiles do things that are of the law, not having the law. You might have not known that at that time, but you're like, man, I'm gonna give this up. I ain't really care for it. That's the spirit. Like it's working in you. So I ain't gonna hold too much on that. But if it doesn't have fins and scales, you can't have it.
Right.
Like you gotta have fins and scales. You can have salmon, the tilapia. Well, I don't know if they tilapia. Nah, they've been messing with that. They've been engineering that. So we ain't gonna say that. We're gonna say freshwater fish. You can even have like bony fish if you want. But hey, as long as you have fins and scales,
This is the book of Deuteronomy chapter 4 and verse number 5. It says, Behold, I have taught you statutes and judgments, even as the Lord my God commanded me, that you should do so in the land where you go to possess it. Keep therefore and do them, for this is your wisdom and your understanding in the sight of the nations, which shall hear all these statutes and say, Surely this is a great nation. Surely this great nation is a wise and understanding people. For what nation is there so great, who have God so nigh unto them, as the Lord our God is in all things that we call upon him for? And what nation is there so great that hath statutes and judgments so righteous as all this law which I set before you this day? So I'm not sure if you know anything about the Hebrew Israelites. That's what we are. You are too, whether you know it or not. You are an Israelite, and according to the household of your father, actually. We didn't even inquire. So according to the household of your father, you could be an Israelite. Was your father a black man or a Chinese man? Or he's black. What about his dad?
Black.
He's black too. What about you? Got to be baby.
Yeah.
Okay, that was
He's like,
yeah. That was a gambling one. I was gambling. My bad. So, and the baby's daddy is black. Okay, so that would make y'all a house full of Jews, Israelites, right? Can you relate to slavery? Okay. Well, all the last thing I'm gonna say is basically everything that we're showing you is not something we're gonna show to everybody, because this wasn't written to everybody. This was written to the Israelites according to the Bible. If you ask anybody around today, they'll say nobody knows where the lost tribes of Israel are. Well, they're kind of true, because they have been renamed. They've been called black. They've been called Hispanic. They've been called Native Americans. But really, we are the children of Israel, and these are laws that we got to keep.
That's right.
In order to separate ourselves, because you know the word holy means separate, right? The Lord said, be you holy, or be you separate. Be you separate from other people. We're not supposed to. Martin Luther King had it wrong. He didn't realize that at the end of his life that he had it wrong, and he wanted to get everybody together when we were supposed to have our own thing.
Nah, that's good. That's good. I just want to follow up on that, what he was saying. Like, if you are who your father is, let's bring it out in Numbers 1 and 18.
Book of Numbers, chapter 1, verse 18. And they assembled all the congregation together on the first day of the second month, and they declared their pedigrees after their families,
Now, your pedigree is your bloodline. That's right.
by the house of their fathers.
See, the house of your fathers. Not who your mother is. It goes by the house of your fathers.
Right.
So whatever your father is, whatever the father of your child is, that's what your child is. And that's who you are. Like and now that you know that you are Israelite, like there's certain things that we got to do. You want to grab that?
What is that?
10 and 12.
Book of Deuteronomy, chapter 10, verse 12. And now, Israel, what doth the Lord thy God require of thee? But to fear the Lord thy God,
That has that fear, the respect him, have the reverence.
to walk in all his ways, and to love him, and to serve the Lord thy God with all thy heart and with all thy soul. To keep the commandments of the Lord and his statutes, which I command thee this day for thy good.
See, the Lord left statutes, commandments, and laws for our good. And we're out here to wake our people up to keep those, because we broke them. Our forefathers have broken those laws that put us under a curse. That's in Deuteronomy 28 and 15. You can read down to 15, and it said they'll be on us forever in 45 and 46. Like it goes down there. So the way that we can get out of this, to get away from those curses, we got to keep the laws, statutes, and commandments. And that's why our brothers are out here today.
That's right.
We're trying to get out of this situation we're in.
That's right.
Like as you look around, we at the bottom. But the Most High, he set us to be at the top. He didn't want us to live like this. He didn't even want the earth to be like this. We're supposed to be the light of the world.
That's right.
Like he read. Like the people supposed to look at us and like, dang, they got God with them.
Yeah.
Like and the things they do, man, you know they wise. They have a great understanding of this world because they kept the law statutes.
That's right.
And that's what we're trying to do. We're trying to bring our people back around to this.
This is Deuteronomy 14 and 2. It says, for you are a holy people unto the Lord your God, and the Lord your God hath chosen you to be a peculiar people unto himself, above all nations that are upon the face of the earth.
Like we're supposed to be above all people that are upon the face of the earth. We're not supposed to be equal
Come on,
to
brother.
them or
What's going
below
on with
them. We're supposed to be that light.
Hey, come on,
We're
that's
supposed
when
to
you
set
get out
that
there,
example
brother.
for the rest of the people to live life. And that's why he gave us his law, statutes, and commandments. And in Joshua 1 and 8. Because the Lord, he set his eyes on us and love us, not because we were the least people, but he made a promise to our fathers that he would love us and that he would take care of us. And he had different promises throughout the Bible for us.
Joshua,
Who the hell
look at
says?
Joshua chapter 1, verse 8.
Who says?
This book of the law shall not depart out of thy mouth,
That's what we gotta keep it going.
but thou shalt meditate therein day and night,
We gotta think on the law day and night.
that thou mayest observe to do according to all that is written therein.
See, that observe to do. Not just that we gotta know it, but we gotta do it.
But then thou shalt make thy way prosperous, and then shalt thou have good success.
See, the Most High gave us these law, statutes, and commandments so that it be for our good and that we succeed in everything that we do. He gave us the moral compass. He gave us the law to teach us how to deal with one another. Like this, because we have a problem nowadays. We can't even walk. Like, we done seen multiple people come by. We like, hey, come see us. Hey, come talk to your brothers. And they just, But we shouldn't deal with each other like that. We're supposed to love each other. We should be gathering together, coming together as a community so that we can get out of this situation.
Right.
And the Most High told us how to do that right there. And they said, so this can be prosperous. So keeping the law, statutes, commandments are what keep us, or what's supposed to teach us to be prosperous in this life.
What question separate?
We don't
What
have any
question?
questions. I'm gonna bring my phone because my mother have all these.
Well, I was going to ask you to bring your phone because you said your mother got these pictures?
Yeah, she's been having a picture of the thing that said Jesus. You know, I know they don't change a lot of things. I've been trying to get my child's dad showing him this because he don't know a lot.
So you said
Yeah, he just got off. I'm gonna tell you how long we can be out here.
probably another hour at least. I don't know.
I just
Maybe,
said,
you know. But either way, if you get your phone, sis, you can hit our subscribe thing, and then you can show them the videos and all of that.
Okay.
We got plenty of videos. You got your phone on you?
Yeah, I'm about to go get some cars.
Yeah. What do you think?